For the gifted program, we do require cognitive abilities test scores that qualify. These kids are very curious, they tend to think outside the box, and they tend to look for alternate solutions. The beauty of the gifted program is that kids get to be themselves all day, every day. They're not pulled out for certain subject areas. In Chandler Unified School District, we offer a variety of options for gifted services. We have Knox Gifted Academy, which is an entire site of students who have been identified as gifted with teachers who are trained in gifted. And then we have our satellite campuses held at 4 different sites currently. These are classrooms with, again, a teacher trained in gifted, and all the students have been identified as gifted, but it's a few classrooms at each site per grade level. And then for students who aren't interested in moving schools, we offer consultative services in any one of our elementary classrooms.
I have kindergarten parents that come in and I say, we have no idea what your child is going to experience in this world. What we do know is we need to teach them to think. We need to teach them to be flexible. We need to teach them to be cooperative and get along with others. We need to teach them how to take ideas and connect them to the bigger world.
A lot of people think that like the CATS program is only for the nerdy kids and only for the smart kids. And it's really not. It's just for those students who have a different way of thinking. And that's not a good or bad thing. It's just where you get to go. So I think that CATS program is a great opportunity for a lot of students. You just get so much experience and you get a really close friend group.
I think she just felt like, wow, there's finally kids that, you know, kind of think like I do, and it's okay, it's not looked down on. And I would notice her talking about her teachers and she'd be so excited about how they took interest in the way she was learning. School became exciting for her.
As an educator, it's my job to find out how they're thinking. We can do that through different types of assessments, but most of the time it's about building a relationship with that kid. And in the gifted program, we get a chance to do that.
The CATS program tries to teach using inquiry. We take them to deeper questions. We take more time sometimes. We ask a lot of questions of the students. We get the students thinking. We ask the students to collaborate with each other. In the workplace, in real life, they're going to need to know how to do that.
They all have a talent, a gift, something that makes them unique and special, and it's my job to find that so that they can thrive. They can find their passion in life and be successful and love what they do.
Being here, it allows us the flexibility to do what we need for our children and what's best for them in that group of students.
What I love about CATS is it seems like there is a lot of project-based and there's a lot of collaboration. And so while it'll be like, okay, we're learning about mummies and ancient Egypt, but then there is a play that goes hand in hand with some of that, and then they'll take another project and then there's some science involved. And so there's this crossover that happens, and I see that where it's like, okay, we're learning social studies, but then we're also flexing our creative muscles, but then we're also learning about math.
They learn to do hands-on fun activities, which also reinforces the fundamentals that were taught in the class. So students are able to collaborate with each other, they learn to share ideas, and they work as a team to solve a problem.
I've definitely seen my children grow just because of that, both collaboration with the other kids. I've seen a lot of that the other kids will help support them and bring them up, as well as the teachers doing that.
Well, it's really hands-on, so we get to do a lot more projects. It's just fun, and then like all of the friends that you get to make, it's just cool. We did this project and it was about social studies, like we were learning about Egypt and how they mummified people, but it was actually like science and it was a fun project, so it just kind of corresponded, and we didn't even know we were learning all these new things because we thought it was just social studies, but it was actually science, and it was really cool.
They make it fun, and like some of the stuff I did in like 1st and 2nd grade I can still remember because it was engaging. They made it fun to learn.